All right. We are back with our week 6 preview. Thursday night football update. The Bucs are up 14-7.
Shocker.
About to force a punt. Well, it's 4th down and 3. I would assume they punt. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyways,
NFL 2021.
Moving back to the week 6 preview. Our next game on the list is Cardinals at Browns. Browns are 3.5-point favorites, which Vegas has given some respect to the Browns here with an undefeated team coming to town. Over-under is 49.5. Jimmy, you start us off here. What's your pick for the game?
This is a tie one, dude, because, I'm going to – it sucks because I like
indecisive.
The Browns.
I'm going to fade whatever your pick is here.
No, I like the Browns.
You always do.
Yeah, I'm going to go Browns money line in this one. I'm going to go Browns money line in the over in this one.
Lots of money line favorites. Not a lot of
Actually, fuck that. I'm just going money line.
Yeah.
Browns money line.
Yep. I think they can maybe. And if they don't, then they're never going to fucking learn how to just win a game because, dude, they keep starting off good against the Chargers. They were up. They grounded and pounded them, man. They couldn't stop them on the ground, the Chargers. But, like, the Browns didn't want to stop them. But I'm thinking maybe at home. It's October. Maybe the fans will be rowdy. It'll be shitty weather. Who knows, dude? I don't know. They gotta. And the Cardinals, they're really good. I mean, I really like Kyler, but that's a tough game. That'll be if they win that game, I'll be shocked. So I'll go Browns money line.
Okay. Brad, what do you got?
I'm going Arizona money line just because I can make more money that way. At plus 155. Cleveland's they really haven't beat anybody. They beat the Texans, the Bears, and the Vikings. So I don't know. The fact that they hung with the Chargers is impressive. But it also a team that I thought would be priding themselves on their defense is looking pretty weak defensively. Chandler Jones is out this week with COVID, but the Browns could be without both starting tackles again. So
yeah. So you're rolling with the Cardinals.
Yep. Who you like?
I am going Cardinals as well, but I will take the 3.5 because the Browns could squeak this one out. But really, I'm down on the Browns in comparison to most people I hear from. I just don't see it with Baker Mayfield. Like if the Browns are trailing by 4 points and the Browns get the ball with 2 minutes left, I have no faith in Baker to take him down the field.
People said that about Eli before he won.
I have no faith. So
I don't know is it the faith in Baker or the receiving core and talent around him?
It's Baker. I've seen enough from him.
Baker for you?
Yeah,
because
Baker.
For me, it's the people that are around Baker.
He relies on the play action pass. He can't drop back and drive you down the field in a 2-minute offense. I mean, the coach doesn't even believe it because you saw it last week when they got the ball late with a chance to take the lead. They threw a screen pass to Kareem Hunt. They handed the ball off to Kareem Hunt. And this was with like 50 seconds left. Like they didn't have time, and they're still calling these conservative-ass plays.
Well, and that's why
they know he can't get it done.
That's why Stefanski, I still don't understand the hire. He was the OC for the Vikings. When did the Vikings ever have an exciting offense?
Yeah, except one play against the Saints in the playoffs.
So what did you expect when you hired the guy? You brought
I'll tell you, no. When they had Randy Moss, they were pretty exciting. And Chris Carter, dude, that's when,
in the past 4 years.
Dude, they were sick with Culpepper, man, dude. Moss
I had a Dante Culpepper jersey. I bought a TJ Maxx for like $10. No, I don't. It might be at my dad's house.
Did you leave it at a car nearby here, man?
It might have gotten stolen. I've had NFL jerseys stolen.
You had a Dante Culpepper jersey.
Yeah, because you used to be able to go into TJ Maxx and they would have other teams' jerseys on the shelf for like $10.
Yeah. Why was that, man? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I love it. That? They still have that going on.
I haven't been to a TJ Maxx in years.
I haven't either.
I don't know.
I'm about to
record it the next time you go to Goodwill.
At TJ Maxx.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yo, hey, I'm writing for TJ Maxx. Get fucked.
All right.
Beers and bets.
So, Jimmy, you like the Browns. Right? Yeah, Jimmy likes the Browns. Brad, you like the Cards money line. Get plus 155, and I'll take the Cards plus 3.5.
All right.
All right. Next game, Jimmy. Your Broncos are hosting the Raiders. Broncos are favored by 3.5.
At Mile High.
Over under is pretty damn low, 43.5. And even with the under being that low, I will take it. I will say under 43.5 points.
What?
The Broncos can't score. The
Wait,
Broncos have a good
under?
defense.
You're taking the under 43.
Neither of these teams scores 20 points this week.
Okay.
Under 43.5.
Oh, all right. Side pot, $5 on that.
I'll do it. Yeah. I'll do it. $5 bet.
Then
You
neither
got the
team
over.
Scores 20 points.
No, I'll just take. You
just said neither team scores 20 points.
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out later.
So you want to get
if
I get plus 200 odds.
No. One of these teams does score over 20 points. That was
nobody wants to hear you fuckers banter on a bet.
All right. Well, then if we're not going to do that one,
that was just a reach.
I thought you guys were betting the over.
I just took the under. Jimmy doesn't know what he's betting.
No, I'll take the over.
Okay.
I'm taking the over.
There we go. See,
I'll just do that.
It just worked itself out.
Do you got anything to back it up? Or are you searching?
Well, the Raiders have a really good, they haven't had any distractions at all. And their defense is already killer. So they don't really have anything to worry about in terms of off the field shit. And so they're going to kill it. And I'll be shocked if the Broncos can keep up with what they're going to do offensively too, because their offensive coordinator hasn't had anything off the field again to deal with. And they got everything structured perfect. So I think the Raiders just run train all over Denver. So I'll take the over. I don't know if the Broncos are going to be able to keep up with such a structurally found.
It sounds like you're trying to make a sarcastic case against your own bet.
No, I'm saying I think that the over hits definitely, and it's all because of how good the Raiders have been off the field lately, man. I don't think they have anything to worry about.
Okay.
No bullshit. I'm being sarcastic. The Broncos get 44 get fucked. They're gonna hit the over hits. And if the Broncos can't beat the fucking Raiders, then the Broncos suck. And I'll admit it next week if I'm true.
Okay. All right. Brad, let's move on to you here.
I like Broncos in the points. I wanted to believe that Vegas, a lot of times something like this pops up and a team gets closer and kind of, they come together and whatever. But when I found out who's calling the plays for the Raiders, and it's Greg Olson, he's been a part of every atrocious offense since 2014. He's never had a good offense pretty much.
Wait, Greg Olson?
Yeah, Greg Olson. Gruden has fired him before, I believe.
He was the Rams offensive coordinator for a few years. He's been
He's got some real shitty slick back hair.
I'm thinking the tight end. All right.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck am I
It's different spelling
about?
of Olsen.
Yeah, right.
But it's just so really for me, I think I'm loving the Broncos in the 3.5. I'm just hoping they can come out and score more than a touchdown in the first half.
Hey,
because
5 minutes, asshole. We're live right now. All right.
Who rang?
That was our producer. That was our producer.
Broncos got to score more in the first half. And I know I've complained about that with Jimmy. But I looked it up. This past week, they scored 6 in the first half. The week before, they scored 7 in the first half. And the whole first half. So it's if you can just come out with a little bit of aggression, just a little bit of downfield attack with some play action, I think Teddy Bridgewater, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, wins them the game, no problem.
Yeah. And
do you think David Carr can overcome, or Derek Carr can overcome?
I don't think this week.
This is
the week, man.
Yeah.
This is
going against a defense like the Broncos. They're gonna have trouble.
I just don't think
they've had trouble in the past 2 weeks
either.
Anyways,
it's
as
an
a
interesting
Broncos
one.
Fan, it's because coming off those 2 losses, and I said earlier, that we would lose those games more than likely because it was Steelers had everything to play for and the Ravens are the Ravens. But this is the one where it could go either way because for all we know, the Raiders will come out and win it by 40. And then it'll be they're rallying around each other. And then they go and lose 8 in a row.
4 in a row.
So, exactly. Yeah. So but Like it's a give or take, but I think the Broncos get the best of them. I hope on some.
Okay. But Jimmy, your final pick is you're taking the over
Taking the
43 and
over.
a half. Okay.
Actually, fuck it. No, fuck you. Money line. Because I just want to win the bet. I want to win the picks.
Well, that's your third favorite
Wait.
that you're just taking money line.
Are we just taking money lines now always?
I mean,
Is that
this
Hey,
is
you know what? To get
Jimmy's
that record
got 3 in a
boosted up.
row money line favorites. He went
Hey, go money
Vikings
line in
money
the
line.
over then. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
nice to you guys.
Have a little bit of
I'm trying to get that record
Go out there a
boosted up,
little
making
bit.
us
Well,
look
and
a
you-
little.
well, and I just
Y'all
wanna say
look like
too,
idiots.
But
I
all
went
your
money-
picks are like minus 160
Right.
picks. It's like
But
how
I-
much of a limb
and
are you going out on?
I went money
NFL is a
line.
toss up, man.
I went money line on Arizona Cleveland, but that's because I knew I could make more with the money line.
That, you were taking a
I'm
money
thinking-
line dog. Yeah.
Right. I'm feeling confident, but who's
Okay.
feeling confident on this last shit show we got?
All right. Last game. This is a tough one to pick. Seahawks. This is Sunday Night Football. Seahawks at Steelers. Steelers are 5-point favorites at home. I kind of liked what I saw out of Geno Smith in relief effort the other night. So I'm going to take Seahawks getting 5 points. Pittsburgh hasn't proven to me that they can convincingly beat somebody. I'm excited to see Geno. I thought he looked good. So fuck it. I'll roll with the Seahawks in a game that I really don't know what to think about. I'm kind of down on both of these teams. So I'll take the dog and get in the points. Brad, start us off.
I like it. I like it. I don't share the same faith in Geno as you. But I do agree. I don't trust Pittsburgh. I'm going the over 42.5. I think Geno, that run game will do enough against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's not the dominant team they've been on either side of the ball, but Seahawks are historically bad right now defensively. Yeah. I mean, if there's ever a game for the Steelers to get right, this is it. And 42.5 is just crazy low. So I'm feeling comfortable with that.
Yeah. The Steelers offense looked decent against Denver last week, which was kind of a surprise. I just thought it was kind of
one play, dude.
I thought it was kind of a 1 week wonder. I mean, right? Najee ran the ball on him all day long.
He did,
though.
but that doesn't get you points though, man. Like, so they really didn't kill him offensive. I'm telling you, man. I watched.
Yeah, Denver didn't stack the box at all.
We didn't play them. Yeah, well, whatever. But it's like they didn't blow us out, man. I don't know. Well, they looked good. They popped one big play.
That's the best their offense has looked all year.
That's true.
Yeah.
And the game that they had to do it, man. They had to win that football game. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers haven't been in a position with Tomlin and Ben where they have to win a game. More importantly, so Ben doesn't get questioned to get benched, all that shit.
This early in the year. Yeah.
They had to win that game for the first time in 3 years, probably. So
and that's probably what the thing that makes this matchup most intriguing. I mean, because you think Geno Smith, Big Ben. That's not really exciting, but both these teams are expecting to be in the playoffs, and they both need a win here.
Steelers minus 225 is what I have, and then the over at 42.5 is definitely going to hit.
Steelers with the
Steelers
over.
Blow them out. The team, you said Geno Smith looked at
this is their get right game.
Well, if the Steelers blow them out, why not just take Steelers -5?
Because I want to do no, I don't fuck it, whatever. I don't want to. No, I ain't. I've done that. The damn spreads in this shit is why our record sucks so bad. You're like, well, Jimmy, they fucking won. They didn't win by 3 though. They won by 2.5. You dickhead, fuck off. But
Steelers and the over is your pick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's call it there with our picks for the week. Let's move on to some fantasy talk. Favorite fantasy player this week. We're talking matchups, which player you like. Doesn't have to be the highest point scorer. It can just be a player you like this weekend. For me, it's Emmanuel Sanders against the Titans. The Titans defense is fucking terrible. Josh Allen is starting to really develop some chemistry with Emmanuel Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders will start in my fantasy lineup against Jimmy this weekend, and he'll put up
lucky Jimmy.
Anywhere
from 15 to 25 points.
All right, buddy. Way to be.
Yeah.
So you go, Brad. You go. You got it. I got it.
Well, I just, if you're bringing up E-Money, I feel like he's had more production than Diggs so far this year.
Last 2 weeks, at least, I'd say.
You don't think Diggs is due for a get right game? You think
and against the Titans, they could both eat. They could both
Yeah.
eat all day against the
I'm
Titans.
just think they could get up too early,
The Bills don't let off the gas, though. They really don't.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. You are correct there. I like Lamar in that shootout with the Chargers and Herbert.
Okay.
He's never gone back-to-back 300-yard passing, and I really think it's kind of the offense is changing a little bit just because the running backs are so bad. It's pretty much all on Lamar to run the play action game, hit those deep passes. So as long as he stays healthy, I just feel like a team that gave up 300 yards to Baker last week. I mean, they're ready to give up 300 to Lamar. He could have 300 and 100.
I don't mind that because last week between Lamar and Hollywood Brown, they put up a collective like 100 points on Monday Night Football in one of my fantasy leagues. So
yeah, if you're doing a stack with Lamar, Hollywood's
been nice this year, dude. Hollywood's been very nice this
When he
year.
couldn't catch.
Well, but you don't get a minus for drops in fantasy.
Yeah.
At least.
Yep.
And they have no other option right now.
All right, Jimmy, favorite fantasy player this week? Who you taking?
Geno Smith. I'll tell you what. No, I like
because I need Lockett, baby.
yeah, Lockett's good. Yeah. No, I like Jonathan Taylor this week against Houston, man. I have him on my squad. And he had a big game. I'm looking at the numbers here. 7 in terms of carries or rushing attempts, 17, 15, 10, 16, 15 last week. So he's built, it's been consistent. And I think they get up early in that game and they just ground and pound him a little bit. And I think he could get a big man. If he gets 3 in the end zone 3 times,
he did well against the Ravens. So you got to figure he can at least match that against
he had
Texans.
one huge play, man. Yeah, that was, but he had a good game, but
the offense definitely is different with Wentz back in there though.
Yeah,
they can't totally cheat on
that
Taylor.
Dude's out of his free. And Wentz is, I don't know what he's on, but he thinks he's good.
He's not good, but the NFL still respects him more than
Yeah,
Jacob Eason or your backups. You know what I mean? So for Taylor to dominate, yeah.
Okay, so I went a little bit out of order here, but lock of the week as far as betting spreads or over unders or player props. This is you can pick from any game. Your one bet that is an absolute lock for this week. Brad, what do you got for that? And I'm sorry for going out of order on you.
Oh,
guys.
you're good. Buffalo.
Monday night.
Yeah.
What's the spread for that one? Because I don't even have it here.
5.5.
Yeah.
So Buffalo, minus 225 money line. The over under is 54. I don't think I think Buffalo can shut down the run. I don't think Tennessee's like dynamic enough both ways to match up with Buffalo. So
yeah, to keep up.
Buffalo again keeps rolling.
Okay.
Jimmy,
what about you?
I got one, baby. All right. Detroit beats Cincinnati in Detroit.
Okay. Don't mind it.
Yeah.
They've been coming so close.
They are,
you got to figure they're due to break through one of these.
Since he almost beat the Packers, though.
And my boy Dan Campbell. Hey, but they didn't. So
he's got to bite a kneecap at some point
dude,
and get lucky.
He's got to, man. Yeah. I like it, dude. And it's just fun, man. If they pulled that off, that'd be fun.
don't mind that pick because I will not I don't have confidence in the Bengals that much yet that I would bet them over the Lions this week. I'll stay away from that game.
Crosby missed like 5 field goals last week. Dude.
Yeah.
That game could have been way worse if not.
Yeah. All right. My lock of the week, Brad, it's against your team. I'm taking Chargers plus 2.5 as my lock. The Chargers are a better team. They're getting 2.5 points.
It's getting broken into, dude. That lock,
Herbert is my new Mahomes. He's getting the piece of my heart, man.
They're gonna tap that lock or whatever the fuck they call that shit, man. They're getting in there.
Watch it.
The Joker's gonna be out there with his boys.
The only thing I could actually worry about in that Baltimore game is if they let Eckler get loose too much in the passing game.
Taylor did a little bit of that on a few plays Monday night.
Well, that's where they're weakest is those backers to match up.
Yeah,
but. I mean, if you have the deep passes to Mike Williams, you've had the past couple, I'll be shocked. I will say that with Baltimore.
But the Chargers can do it so many different ways. I don't know if that matters. I mean, they got Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Jared Cook, Eckler can do it through.
You're listing
Brown
Jared
game.
Cook as a weapon.
I
He
mean,
is,
he's had
bro.
a
He
solid
is.
year, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's-
If he's in the lineup, man, that dude. I've thought that for years.
You'd start him
years
on your
back.
fantasy team.
I would if I didn't have another tight ends. If you don't have the top 5, or
Yeah,
whatever,
I know,
You know?
when you're streaming them.
Yeah, definitely. I would play
Yeah,
him and
you're
actually
right.
be
He's in
more
that next
confident
tier.
in him. He's in the top 12. Like I
Yeah.
play him.
That's safe
I
to
agree.
say.
Yeah, like I definitely. Jared Cook's been surprisingly
For
a
about
very,
a decade
very good
now.
NFL
Yeah.
player for a long time now. He started with the
For
Titans.
fantasy, at least. You
Started
know,
with the Titans,
yeah.
right? And then,
Uh-huh,
I mean, he's
yeah.
bounced around with Jeff Fisher. He stuck with him for a while, but he's with the Packers. He made a great catch in that game where
Ooh,
Rodgers.
Tom Brady might have got picked.
Somebody made some money on that over under.
And that brings us to our last topic here. Thursday night football, Bucks at Eagles. I know we're a little bit late for it, but
Little bit.
player props or spread picks. I've got a few of them. None of them have hit yet.
Have none of yours have hit yet?
OJ Howard has 2 of the 14.5 yards I need. So he's about halfway there.
What about that one guy?
Tyler
sure
Johnson
most
is
people-
getting – Tyler Johnson's been on the field a ton. Tom
He's
Brady
caught-
hasn't thrown it to him yet.
Matt, I feel
But
like
all we
most
need,
people
Jimmy, all we
listening
need
have
is one
no
catch.
fucking
One
clue who
catch.
I
you're
know,
talking
10
about.
yards, man.
Yep.
With OJ Howard and Tyler Johnson, I'm sure the majority of the audience has no fucking clue who you're talking about.
OJ
on the Bucks.
Howard, there.
Well, they'll know after tonight.
I
I
hope.
hope you're right.
Yeah. All right.
Jimmy,
What
the
about
two
you
I
guys?
liked, I
Yeah.
had, you can go.
I mean, I kind of already went. I got Tyler Johnson over
Okay.
9.5
I had
receiving yards.
Jalen Hurts under an interception and a half. It's plus 120. I don't think your secondary is that good. And the other one I liked was TB12 rushing yards over under 1.5. I'm
I haven't
taking the
seen him.
over, baby.
Okay, Tom
Yeah.
hasn't run for anything yet.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
Jimmy,
just
what did you see in this game?
I like that. It's funny you said the rushing yards because I have Jalen Hurts over 41.5.
I don't like that against the Bucks.
Ooh.
And
I don't
he's
like that
minus
against the Bucks.
114
Well,
right
isn't
now.
Levante a little banged up though?
Levante's out for 3 weeks.
Oh, well, that'll make his life
Yeah.
easier,
But
right? for Hurts?
he had a big run already, man.
Uh-oh.
Jalen did. He had like a
Uh-oh. Matt,
He's
Matt
got
doesn't like
3
hearing that.
carries for 10 yards.
they must have got called back.
What
on,
was
like,
the
a
big
holding,
one?
man?
Yeah.
It must have been a callback, yeah, because he did
What's
have
that?
like
I missed it.
or it was he might have been behind the line so far that when he gained
Yeah.
yards, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they would get blown out a little more than they are right now. So
I would agree.
he'd have to run around a little.
Well, hey, while we're watching this, we got to finish with our segment. we
First
always
red zone
do.
touchdown.
Yeah, come on now. The one that
I
Vegas
actually-
is going to steal from us one day.
I found one that I really like this week. I mean, it's hard to really like any of these, but Jamar Chase against the Lions.
oh, you
I mean,
fuck.
why can't Burrow just come out and throw a
I
laser
know,
to
I've-
Jamar Chase?
I've done Jamar
And-
Chase on
yeah.
that before, man.
Yeah. So let's take Jamar Chase in Detroit. Hopefully they get the ball first because that's the weird thing. You got to count
That's
on
always
this
the gamble,
team getting the
right.
ball
Yeah.
first. You
Well,
know?
and as the home team, if they win, are they going to take the ball or are they going to defer?
I think everybody
you know,
defers for the
Pretty
most
much
part.
everybody defers. Yeah.
So you almost hope the Lions win the toss.
The home
And
team or
defer.
yeah.
Yeah. The Bengals lose the toss, but then the Lions defer. It's such a fucking shit show trying to get these right.
Awesome though.
We'll
Sorry,
get
this
one
is a great
eventually.
bet.
We'll get one eventually.
I hope so.
All right. Jimmy might still be searching here. So Brad, you hit me with your pick.
You know,
First red
Jimmy
zone
last
touchdown.
week was the closest
I
we've
was
ever
so
been.
He picked a
fucking
defense,
a
but it was the wrong
defense.
one.
Picked the
Dude, it
defense,
was the
and he just
wrong
picked the
one.
wrong. Yeah. I'm going Josh Gordon at Washington.
I mean, so
Wow.
like, hold on.
That's interesting.
When I took the defense, that takes it from 8 or 16, makes it into 8, right? Like, or however how many teams were playing at noon? Probably like 8, like maybe 8.
Yeah, I think 8 or
Like,
10,
or probably
8 or
all
10,
right.
maybe even 12.
But then you
Wow.
got to divide that by the defense. So the odds of that shit, dude, like if that was in Vegas, would be so
Yeah,
high. If you
but
hit
when
that,
When you start the game, the defense is closer to the end to scoring in an
That's
end zone
true.
than the
That's why I
offense is. So
thought
you
it.
almost
I was
like,
like,
oh, you're
dude,
closer
right.
to the end zone.
yeah,
so
you get but at the same time, it would take a a scripted play to fuck up like
Well,
that is.
Leave it to Urban
All right,
Meyer.
my bad though.
He probably still had his finger in a butthole somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm liking Josh Gordon.
Hey, wait, what were we talking about though? Was that on the podcast when we said Urban Meyer is killing for something to like a scandal to happen or someone news to break out right now? Me and Brad, or was it?
I don't know if that was on the podcast or
No,
not.
we
But
talked about
But
that.
we were talking about how
after.
he was desperate to look for a reason to go to college, go back to college.
We're like, no, we're like
Yeah.
just he's desperate for something else to come out in the news that's gonna come
to
up,
take
that's gonna-
attention away.
Attention away, dude. And-
Yeah. So maybe
me
Urban
and
Meyer
Brad-
sent some money to the Washington
I'm
football
saying
team.
though,
to-
dude. Yeah, it's yeah.
No,
Either
we talked
way,
about it with
that shit
Gruden,
was going to come out
saying
eventually.
you need
No,
a new
but
news
it's-
cycle.
God, yeah. Who was man? It must have
No,
been somebody else.
Not me.
All right.
No, I like
uh,
Josh Gordon.
Yeah.
I think Andy Reid's.
Oh,
talked
there
about-
goes your Jalen Hurts no interception pick. There we go, Jamil Dean. All right.
Hey, no, it's a
Sorry
pick
for
and a
the
half,
interruption.
under 1.5.
Oh, he's got to throw 2 picks?
Yeah,
What
motherfucker.
kind of
And I'm
disrespect does
getting
Vegas
plus
have?
30.
What kind of
What?
disrespect
You
does
think I'm coming out
Vegas
here with
have for
dumb
Jalen
takes?
Hurts?
Get the fuck out of
They
like,
never go do the line plus 1.5 interceptions. That's ridiculous.
I'll
What was the number? Minus
-130.
130? What was it?
Minus 130. Minus 130.
Wow. All right. Well, still got another half of football to throw another.
He's got a lot of football to fuck up, and he's
Okay.
going to be behind.
Yeah,
But-
Captain
okay.
Dipshit has a lot of time to catch a pass, right, Matt?
But no, I
All
really
right.
do think Josh Gordon's going to get one this week. Andy Reid's talked about
Yeah.
he wants to get him more plays, and he likes seeing him at the goal line and this
Yeah.
and that. So
And just to get him involved, to keep him working and involved.
Yeah.
That's not a bad pick. That surprises me, but I could see them getting in the red zone first drive and being like, yeah, fuck it. We can run whatever play we want. Bring Josh Gordon in here.
well, and it's one of
Get
those
him a
two. It's
quick
home
touchdown.
team figuring they lose the toss. Home team defers, and they're stuck
Yeah.
with the ball first.
Okay. Jimmy, what do you got? First red zone touchdown. Tim Patrick. They don't play him,
Indianapolis
man. They don't play him, man.
defense.
Indy defense against the Texans. That's actually you're gonna ride this defensive.
I
thing.
like it.
Actually,
'Cause
that's a
if
good
it-
team to pick against Davis Mills. Though.
yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean-
Davis Mills looked good last
Yeah,
week, though.
but he
All
could
right.
come out confident and just make
He
a
threw
quick
3
throw
picks,
and
right.
boom, Darius
He
Leonard
could.
the other way,
Strip
touchdown.
sack.
He could.
Yeah,
I'm
You never
taking
know.
11 players, not one. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. All right,
There you go.
so that's the podcast for the week, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to the Bucks game and enjoy it.
Got to.
You know,
Hey, before we go though, man, we do have a big baseball game tonight. So who you like, Giants or Dodgers?
I'd rather see the Giants. The Giants are just a team full of people I can find out so much more about. The Dodgers I know enough about. I mean, I can name their
Is
whole
that how you
roster.
pick out the teams?
You know.
you're cheering for?
You
Yeah,
know
I'd
any
rather just, I
roster
just want
in
to know more
baseball?
about baseball. I need to gain
You don't
my
know
knowledge.
anyone on
I
the
have
fucking-
1 month to learn about baseball. It's October
Research your
and a little
research
bit of
your
November.
Rays, but they're gone. But research your Rays.
Yeah, but I didn't even get to know the Rays well enough this year.
Hey, did
because
you
they
see
were
the
out so
Cardinals
quick.
fired their manager today?
I did
Yep.
hear that at work, and I was kind of
And
surprised.
I loved it.
Yeah. Hey,
Mike
Brad, what do you
Schilt-
think about
He
that?
did
Well,
good in
it-
his interim season.
Honestly, it
and-
kind of makes sense though. He's on a 3-year deal. So like if you're not going to resign
it
him
was a
next
prove it
year.
deal.
No, well, it's just if he
This
goes
was the
into next
second-
year,
this
if he
would've
goes
been
in,
the-
this was
It would
his
have been
second
the
of
third
3.
year.
Right.
Okay.
So then he's in that lame duck year where it's like if you're not giving him a contract, nobody's buying into what he's saying because they know he's fucking gone.
Yeah, I
So-
thought if they didn't win that 17 in a row, he was gone no matter. I thought he was gone.
It came
When they
from
did that,
what-
I was like,
yeah.
oh, God. They
From what
just,
I understand,
remember we
it's,
talked about, or me and Mark did, that they just, it was a way for them to, or for him to keep his job for maybe another year by winning 17 in a row.
Yeah.
yeah.
From
Brad,
what I
any early
understand-
favorites that you'd like to see the Cardinals go after for manager next year?
Honestly,
Skip
it's the
Schumacher.
Cardinals. They're going to stay internal.
No, get
yeah.
Skip Schumacher.
Nah, the Cardinals already talked about the whole reason they got rid of Schilt, if you're reading between the lines, is he didn't want to listen to the hitting coach, Jeff Albert, who like he was with Houston back when they cheated a bunch. But I know
Oh.
our organization thinks really highly of him. And I guess Schilt at times would bring in other people to contradict him. And so that's why he's gone. We'll probably
Okay.
bring in like there's a dude, Pop Warner. It's his real name, Pop Warner.
Damn
that
right.
could be the coach. And
Yeah,
What-
I'm gonna be fucking.
why
I'm
not
gonna run
just-
this fucking team. What
Why
a
not
top
just
sticker
let
over there.
Yachty break himself in and do the player manager thing his first
Pete
year? And then
Rose.
once Yachty
I
retires, he
wouldn't be
can
mad
be
at it.
He'd be
full-time
Pete
manager.
Rose.
Mad at it.
He could be Pete
know?
Rose, but
Because that's the thing. If you bring back Skip Schumacher, how is
Who's
Skip
Skip?
Schumacher? No, how is Skip Schumacher going to tell Yachty, "Hey, you're sitting today"? He'll go, "Skip, get fucked. I was
No,
here
he
before you
won't.
ever got to
Like-
the league."
Yeah, I mean, Yachty's
If
got to
you
understand a little bit that he
if
has
you
to
can't
sit from
command
And I
time to
think he
respect,
does
if
at
you
this
can't
point.
command
I think he
respect
does at
as a
this point.
manager. Like I think Skip Schumacher's respected enough to be like, man, I've been a bench coach. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
That's
I
right.
think
I think
he
that
would
the
get it.
Cardinals think higher of their internal.
You think they're
people,
gonna get
usually.
someone really from inside, Carlos Marmol or whatever?
Yeah.
OJ
They're
Howard. OJ Howard.
The
The overhit. There we go.
They are
All
boring.
right.
They're
14 and a half. OJ Howard.
Yeah.
That
The one I
ain't
told-
damn.
The one I didn't tell you to take.
Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome. Tyler Johnson will be there in the second half, man. He'll be
He
there.
won't. They'll probably go 3 wide receiver sets all day, and he won't ever.
Oh no, he's already getting snaps even with the starting offense out there. He'll probably score a
Does
touchdown
anybody
right
else
now.
have a
Well,
lock, a fantasy lock that they're
I
feeling good
just
about?
want to say, man, that this damn year is flying by too fast for football. It's already man, this is week 6, dude. It's like holy
Brett,
shit.
Brad, if I would say to anybody out there that doesn't have one of the top tight ends, he's probably already gone in most leagues, but Hunter Henry for the Patriots, I picked him up in one league. And if you watch the Patriots play, Mac Jones really likes him,
It's
especially
all
in the
tight
red zone.
ends, man. Yeah.
He
So-
does. He kind of works the.
So
That's
Hunter
one of the
Henry's a
two-
guy I would say I like.
That's one of the
this
two
week.
they signed to a big
Yes,
deal.
yeah.
Right?
And I
Yeah.
think he got a little less money, but it was just because of the injury. But he's always been good when he's healthy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta tie my shoe.
But
Okay. Like,
no, I think
Light
when
it
when you see the Patriots play, like Jonnu Smith is working that Hernandez role, and then Henry's kind of working that old Gronk role back in.
yeah.
You know,
Well, I think that
and I'm pretty
McDaniel's
sure Hunter
offense-
Henry's still available in our league.
McDaniel's
you're-
offense is
Yeah, in our
created-
league though, it's 8 teams. So how many
Right.
tight ends are gonna? You can find
Right.
better tight ends than Hunter
You-
Henry.
you can,
most likely.
but again, you're coming back. It's like a Jared Cook, or it's who's that dude with the Rams? They're all kind
Higbee.
of dart.
Yeah.
Old
They're all
Higbee.
kind of dart throws, really.
Or
At
like
that
the
point,
Packers guy,
Tanyan, yeah,
Tanya. Like it's that's why it's like I took Kelsey so early in the
yeah,
'cause
I
you-
agree.
You jump
Well,
on it because you
and they're-
know you're gonna get production
You
and
get steady.
yeah, and let's see what they do.
Who's been the surprise this year? I feel like there has been. I can't think of his
Arizona?
name. Well, he's
Huh.
done for the year now.
No, I was
blew
saying
out his knee.
Arizona.
Oh, yeah, I get you.
Well, James Robinson has been a pleasant surprise the last couple of weeks. I'd say he's actually rushed for 100 yards and a touchdown both of the last 2 weeks. He had 150 and a touchdown last
Jags
week.
back. The Jags back.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Because
I mean-
that was the one pick I made where I was like, I don't know, but
Going into the
I
year,
need a running back.
I wanted him a lot, man. I had already taken though. I think Taylor and like
One where he was falling too.
Montgomery.
Yeah, I get Jamar Chase has been a very pleasant surprise as a rookie.
Diggs for the Cowboys. The cornerback has been really, really good.
Yeah. Doesn't do nothing for you in fantasy, but he's been incredible. Way
He's just
above
been fun to
advertised.
watch, man. Yeah, I mean, I wish Surtain was better, but
Brad, I'll say it because Mike Williams is a dude I end up with a lot of years, and I'm like, fuck. Yeah, there's a 50-50 chance of this dude scoring less than like 5 points. And this year he has just been killer. So I would actually say that is if you took Mike Williams this year, that's one you got in the later rounds where you're absolutely thrilled. Where you're like, this dude is going to have a big year because Herbert loves the guy. So, and I love Herbert. So there we go.
Oh,
Right
we know
on.
that.
You wanna
We know
wrap-
that. We know Matt loves Herbert. We'll end it with that there.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me go enjoy some Bucks football.
Right on.
Exactly.
All right.
Thursday
go Bo
night,
Sox.
game
Go Bo
5.
Sox.
Yeah. I'll get behind the Sox for this series against
Hey,
the Astros.
everyone is.
I'll take the
Everyone is.
lesser
Yeah,
of
I
two
know.
evils.
The
Let's go
lesser of
Sox.
two
Right.
cheaters.
Now that we
Right.
got
Yeah.
all these fucking fans, the Cardinal fans, they're gonna blow it for me, dude. I know we're gonna lose now. 'Cause
Oh no, I'm riding the Dodgers. I'm hoping they still win.
Okay.
Warriors.
All right. Well, I'll see y'all Sunday.
All right.
Hit them with the high.
Arr.